So let's say we got, I don't know, 1 million subscribers. All of a sudden, they come to you. All right, we want you to separate $100,000 to take your own channel. You're 100% sponsored by Condor.
Like, sir, my integrity is worth $20 million. Fuck out of here.
Their probably entire budget is $20 million.
All,
I think you
all
are, dude.
blown on Chris, dude.
Right.
The entire budget blown on Chris.
That's right. Free gear. $20 million, dude.
You're Let me know when we're live. We're live. Tony Breeson.
All right, guys. Welcome back to Stand By. My name is Tony. To my right of me, I have Mr. J. To the right of him, he has Chris.
Matt Damon.
And we
Matt Damon.
We are still missing Phil.
Felipe.
He is currently getting his second
Eyebrows
bypass surgery.
That too.
Yeah, his eyebrows were done actually a couple
His
weeks.
eyebrows waxed.
Yeah, he's getting that was already taken care of, but he is getting his bypass surgery done. So pretty excited that he's gonna have a working ticker again. So everyone reach out to him. You know, he lost all that weight and then fucked himself up. So yeah.
Anyways, this episode's gonna be on just bullshit, updating you on what we got going on, our content quality, things we've got upcoming, classes, things we want to review, and mostly we want to put this out to maybe get something activity in the comments. What are you guys looking forward to? What can we film? Anything that you guys kind of like suggest.
Yeah,
we'll
because
try and do it.
I think people understand, like, we're doing this, like, so we started this whole thing. Well, Jay's the one who had the idea, who wanted to get it done, but he wanted to be able to do something for you guys, right? Be able to talk about product, new stuff, training, all this stuff, but have an honest discussion about it. Not just talk about, hey, this is cool, and then have someone pay us, and then we talk cool about, like, talk good on it. Like, if that day comes, but we always want to be honest. We want to be 100% with you guys, like, our opinions. And that's just where it's at. Jay's already mentioned that if Condor decided to come pay him $1 million, he'd take it.
Never.
But, he wouldn't take
Never.
it. Chris
After taxes, we're looking at $600,000. So it's not even worth it.
Chris would take it.
Condor, holler at me.
Did you take that deal?
$10 million.
No. They're
$10 million.
They're not going to do that.
Let's say their contract.
I'll fucking wear Condor pants for 10.
No, you don't get 10 million, bitch. Your numbers are always unrealistic. You know that?
It's pretty wild. 10 million is out of control.
10. Adjusted for inflation, it sounds reasonable to me.
So let's say we got, I don't know, 1 million subscribers. All of a sudden, they come to you. All right, we want you to separate $100,000 to take your own channel. You're 100% sponsored by Condor.
Like, sir, my integrity is worth $20 million. Fuck out of here.
Their probably entire budget is $20 million.
All
dude.
blown on Chris, dude.
right.
The entire budget blown on Chris.
That's right. Free gear. $20 million, dude.
Your number just gets higher. It's unrealistic.
Yeah, that's how you got to set it, bro.
Hey,
unrealistic goals.
This is coming from the guy when we had our EP episode, and his number just kept raising, right?
That's right. That's right. I'm not $20 million.
It's fair to me.
This guy was talking $1,000 an hour.
That's pretty reasonable, I think. That's in today's market.
$2,000 an hour.
$3,000 now for you.
Peerless Security's gonna be hurting.
Yeah.
Operating
at a loss.
There's not hiring.
Jay will be the only guy on the job.
Put a
One man show, brother.
Put mannequins, security outfits all
I'll
around.
just say they're hiring John Wick. It's like, you got to wear a wig for $3,000.
You know who this guy is?
$3,000 an hour. It's not unpredictable.
This is Keanu Reeves' little brother.
John Wick 5, dude.
But yeah, so I mean, honestly though, it's like for you guys. Like we really want to push this content out for you guys. So if you guys have anything you want us to talk about, any reviews, any new products, let us know. It may take a little bit longer just because we do buy everything with our own money. We don't. Axiom Training Group, one of our sponsors, he buys a lot of stuff for us here.
He sure does.
That's why I'm broke. But leave it at comment, IG, DMs, whatever. Just let us know. We really appreciate it. And going back to our Patreon, we haven't talked about that in a while. If you guys enjoy our stuff, jump on the Patreon, throw some cash that way. It'll help us out as well. Helps us get some product as well. So for the people who are already subscribed, we thank you. For the ones who are thinking about it, if you can join, we appreciate that as well.
Absolutely. And then also as well, like, let us know what we can do better. If there's something that you're like, I think you guys could do this better, fucking shoot it, like Tony said, in the DMs and the fucking on the YouTube page, whatever you can think of.
Catch Chris on the streets.
Shoot it our way, shoot it my way. You see me in the streets, driving up and down.
God, I don't know about driving, but
Definitely not driving.
Whoa!
Maybe sleeping.
Whoa!
maybe walking. We also did.
See me riding in the passenger seat. Holler at me.
Hey, at least you could walk. We did upgrade our camera quality, so the extent of the major filming in between is all 4K now. So we're trying to go the 4K route.
Yep.
Just a little bit more crisp. Just bring to the viewers a little more update on the product quality. They can see it a little bit better. Most of our filming is going to be in 4K now. Just need to pick up an extra camera whenever old Phil here's got a chance. Other than that, hopefully by the next time you see the third episode, we'll have the new camera and things will be running a little bit smoother.
Yeah. So
What else we got to bring? We got, what else is coming up?
well,
4K cameras.
we got 4K cameras. By the time you guys are watching this episode, I'll be actually having my another white light class. So if you guys last minute want to sign up, it'll be going on the night that this episode drops. Yeah, it'll be Friday. So June 2nd. So if you guys are in town, you guys want to come jump into a class. June 2nd, I got a white light pistol class up at Burro Canyon. Yeah, so if there's any spots left, come jump in. I'm trying to convince Rubio to get his ass out there.
I will.
Chris, you will not show it, dude.
If I'm not working.
Yeah, Chris is always working apparently, dude.
Yeah, he's got
I
a lot,
wish I wasn't, man.
He's got a lot of things to do.
Yeah,
He's a working man.
Oh, God.
Denzel always got something, dude.
He's a busy man.
Denzel's
Got to feed my mouth. Forget all the other mouths, dude. I eat too much, obviously. So I need to get with developed.
developed, dude. That's where it's at.
Developed sorts of.
So for you guys, like, so we started this back in September. We're on probably our 34th,
30,
35th?
yeah, something like that.
34th, 35th episode, somewhere in there.
Damn.
So yeah, it's pretty decent
Time
time.
flies.
Yeah, right. So how are you guys feeling that the podcast is going so far? I wish we had Phil here so we can talk to him, but he's out
Having
for a
his
bit.
bypass surgery.
He's got to finish the bypass.
Yeah.
So,
Triple bypass. Fucking.
New hairline, the whole deal. He's a new man.
dude, he's gonna be a new man.
Yeah.
He's no longer gonna
Great
have
plastic
no longer gonna have the
surgery.
peak sitting on his head, dude.
Plastic surgery, Phil, dude. PP.
Pretty excited.
Anyways, I'm excited. So I like what we were talking about, like in our first intro episode, right? It's like we made this to kind of like quality, integrity. So you got two law enforcement guys, experience, mine and Chris, military, me and Phil, and then you've got above average trainer, Second Amendment supporter, civilian side of the house, right? So we kind of like
competition shooter.
So we've kind of collected this like all to give honest assessments of gear and review and things that we use, right? So I don't want to stray away from like, hey, here's Holosun coming to us with a brand new EOTech site. They want us to make media on it. Well, the media's all got to be 100% good. We can't. They give us 10 grand. We're not going to dog it in the media. So my personal experience and going forward is like I rather just keep the honest reviews and just keep going down a path where we're like, hey, if we're going to have this product, fortunately, yeah, it's coming out of our own pocket. We're not getting paid for it yet, or no money is incoming yet. But we're being honest, right? It's like we're going to say like this is not that good.
Yeah,
That's just my 2 cents.
No, and I think even when it gets to that point where like companies are coming to us, like, yeah, we'll do it. Like, absolutely, we'll still get the reviews, but it's gonna be how we feel about it. Like, you're not getting any like support on like, no, this is an amazing product, even if we think it's shit. Like, if it's shit, it's shit. Like, we're just gonna tell you. Like, we'll try and find like where the merits are. Obviously, like we always try and like I think we do that pretty well. Like, we always try and find merits out of everything. But our goal is never to be like always give you everything that's like, oh, this thing is perfect for everybody and everyone should use it. It's like maybe something's good for you, but like, it sucks for other people for these reasons, right? And I think we like I think the Hydra mount was like one of those episodes where we talked about like you guys are a big fan of the Hydra mount. You liked it. You guys saw like me personally. I saw like a niche like this big. Like if you don't have this, like it's worthless in my opinion. And you disagreed slightly, and you guys like a little bit more. But I think that's where kind of like we have where it comes into play because people can really look at both sides and understand both sides of it, and we have experience out of it too. So like so I think that's the useful piece at least. So
Well, that's why I think people like gravitate towards what we're doing right now is because it's honest. Like it's practical use from all different angles.
yeah, exactly.
It's good to see like in our messages too, like guys watching from all across the nation. They're like, hey, we appreciate the content. It's good. It's useful, especially like law enforcement guys.
Yeah.
All the way from like Central Texas up to Ohio. It's like, wow, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see that people have an interest in what we have to say.
Yeah.
So
Cool. But other than that, we're also going to we've been trying to do merch,
Yep.
shirts. The reason why it's taking so long, it's just we're pretty finicky on shirts. I know I am. I want to have a good quality product and not just pump out shitty shirts that, don't.
Good
hold
product,
up.
but also like stuff that's like not only good product, but like just because we think it's good doesn't mean like you guys will, right? So we want to make sure you guys like it too.
If I think it's good, it's
Awesome.
it's good.
Apparently, he
It's set in
thinks it's
stone.
good.
So,
All right. Whatever he thinks is God, apparently. So
That's right.
All right.
As long as you get that out of the way. But I think like I wanted to make a shirt or a product, sweatshirt or shirt is like,
Yeah.
Everyone knows or has that favorite shirt in their drawer. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I want them to reach for that shirt because it's a good quality. Like they could care less. Like I could care less what it says, to be honest. If I go for that shirt, it's like, it's the materials feels good,
right.
it fits good, it feels right. Like this is my one of 5 go-to shirts. Like I want that shirt to be that shirt because it feels good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Quality.
It's nice to wear.
It's tight around the arms, loose around the belly, so it makes me look good,
There you go.
Some kind of shit like that.
Oh, dude.
Or you can just get loose around the belly.
No, that's retarded.
Or I could just
buy a shirt that fucking makes me look good, Why do all that training?
What's that big popular shirt right now? The one that's
I have no idea.
What?
it's like the one that they keep advertising, like for the dad.
You mean for big
bods.
dudes?
Dad bod shirts?
Dad bod shirts.
Uh,
There it is, dude.
Long.
You know what I'm talking
I
about.
know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Like the True Fit or whatever it is.
I think it is that true fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe we'll buy those shirts and slap our fucking logo on them.
just buy a bunch of those.
How much
Buy
how-
$30 shirts and then
How much are the shirts?
They're like $30 a piece.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a price balance. So we're trying to have good quality stuff with, affordable price for our viewers. And I don't want to overcharge and have shitty quality. It's like, so it's kind of, I'd rather have better quality shit than,
Yeah, we'd rather make a little bit less money on giving you guys quality than like just trying to make a fucking
yeah.
shit ton of money off of $2 shirts.
Yeah. My money's like, if we only make $1 per shirt, then it's great. We'll just buy more shirts.
Yeah.
Fucking pump more shit.
No problem with that.
That's kind of where we're at. So you guys know for shirts and sweaters and hats, it's a big pain in the ass.
Yeah, it is.
But we've gone through 4 or 5 people so far. The first batch is the ones I got, and they kind of just donated them off, threw them all away. They're okay.
I still have I like this. I mean,
The
I
shirts,
I like the feel of the jackets of the sweaters.
yeah, but they're
Sweaters are
just
nice.
the sweaters just shrunk.
Yeah,
Shrunk pretty
That's what we ran into.
They're up to
A
my
large
elbow.
turned into a small. It's like, no, I don't
Yeah.
think so. And that when I went to that guy, he was like, yeah, this is like the basic level. I was like, all right, I'll take it. Not knowing that they fucking completely suck ass.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just what they ended up to
It
be.
is what it is.
It just shrank pretty good. I
Yeah,
think that was my biggest thing.
So,
Shrank a little bit.
they're a little expensive. So I don't know.
but what do we got? What else we got coming in the future? So like I know we have we got CRW stuff coming real soon. We got a big next month. I'm doing our CRW Range Day is what we're calling it. Doing some marketing stuff, getting a couple guys out. I'll be actually jumping on another podcast, Ironside Podcast. If anyone's curious, you'll see me on there, kind of chatting up about CRW and what we do here as well, obviously. And so I'm pretty excited about that one. That's coming out, for those of you who don't know, November 10th, 11th, 12th, Veterans Day weekend. So all of us will be out there for that one. So that's pretty exciting. Hopefully you and Phil will actually take some
Unless
classes.
Chris's work. Right?
Oh, yeah. Chris got work probably. So I can give him the dates now and he still won't take the time off. It's crazy.
Doesn't even say hi last year.
Didn't say hi, just fucking shows up, takes. We
They
had to
told me you guys knew I was there.
But we had to go find you.
That's crazy.
We had to find you.
I was there all day.
And then we found you at what
I
time?
found Lawson.
What time,
You had a
what time
lunch
did we
break.
find you?
I found Lawson.
You had a lunch break. You didn't even come to the camp.
I couldn't leave.
Says
You had a
who?
lunch
What the
break.
fuck do you mean you can't leave?
There was only one spot for the food.
What?
Like I was at the food.
Bitch, it's a fucking box. You pick the box up and you go walk away.
Oh, I was walking shit, dude. Hold on here, dude. Wait a minute.
He literally, instead of like going to our base camp where there's a lot of people at, he by himself.
What
can I
is
say,
he?
dude?
Adam Glansberg?
Steven Glanville.
Steven Glansberg. That was
Steven
him.
Glansberg.
Steven Glansberg.
I probably have. I'm on the spectrum a little bit.
You got the tism.
You got that.
You got the tism for sure.
Well, other than that, but it was
So we got that.
successful.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited for this year's CRW. It's getting hot again, so it's gonna be our training up at the range is gonna be less during the day, probably more at night if we do anything at all. up there. Probably try and find some indoor shit, and then it's probably hit some water because it's gonna be hot. It's shit. But yeah, I mean, it'll be good. I think it'll be a good time. Still, we'll have a looking forward. We have any still waiting on a couple products. Waiting on that Voodoo coming in. That EOTech Voodoo. I think it's a 1 to 10.
Yeah, somewhere
Eventually
in space.
Yeah, eventually we're waiting on that one. So we're planning on doing a review on that one when that comes through. So that'll be a good one. Want to do some talks with you guys on some LE stuff. I think that'll be kind of fun. And then I'll probably do something on my Axiom and how that started, where my world started, and where I'm at now as well.
That'd be a good one.
Yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun. So, got a lot of different stuff.
Fuck you. I'd rather hear one from Chris.
What?
His background, where he's been.
Oh,
yeah, I'd like to hear him too, but Silver's probably working. So
Just kidding.
it's a little bit. I don't want to hear that. Let's just keep it 2018 and beyond, dude.
It's not that far back. All right, well, so we got like 10 more minutes. Let's fire off some. We got some questions here. Let's see if we can answer them. IFAC on the rear of a belt is uncomfortable after long hours in a unit. So I'm guessing that's like a police car. Is it uncomfortable? You have an IFAC now, right? On your belt?
It's a little too big.
The thing's massive.
Yeah. It's fine for me.
No, it's not. It's not fine for anybody. Let's be honest.
Hold on. Just lift some weights, dude.
No, it has nothing to do with weight.
what does weights have to do
There's
with
nothing to do.
Why, dude? It's
Your
fine.
fucking med pouch is so fucking huge. It's dumb. It's it's the size of this water bottle. It's
Wow,
huge.
dude. It's
You
not
know
that
it's
bad. It's a little
uncomfortable.
bit. It's not uncomfortable.
You know it's uncomfortable.
It's not that bad. I took it off, but it's not uncomfortable.
Oh, okay. So you took it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you have? What was it?
It was the fuck. I don't know the exact name of it. It's just a bigger one of the Blue Force gear. What's the one that you have? What's the one that you
I have the micro.
I'm
you
assuming
have-
it's
you
called
have
the
the full
fucking
size.
Yeah, the macro. I'm just call it the macro. It's bigger than micro.
You get Google. You have power of Google in your hand, dude. Why don't you go and look up your own IFAC? Anyways, for me, I got the micro. It's not that uncomfortable. I've only got 2 chest seals, combat gauze, and some extra gauze. So it's two chest seals, combat gauze, and I think maybe a wrap, and that's it. So it's really small, really tight.
For something like that, like that's actually I got a question about that one. So for guys who would wear a vest on a regular basis, do you think having, because it's an IFAC, right? So it's designed to be for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think having a chest seal is really necessary? I mean, combat gauze, obviously, because you have for the joints, and then tourniquet, obviously, for your arms. But if you're wearing a vest, do you think in order to take away or minimize the amount of
I hear your question. I get where you're coming. Yes, because the vest we wear only stops pistol rounds mostly, unless we wear our rifle
body armor. Yeah.
Eventually, when that comes into for play in the future, and it probably blocks everything. But yeah, I mean, if somebody shoots at us with an AK or the 223, then it's just going through like Swiss cheese.
Yeah,
You still need chest seals. At the end of the day, I'm always going to carry a chest seal. One, because it takes fire forever to get there. If I was shot, they're not going to get there in time to save me. Probably 15, 20 minutes later. Plus, they're not going to roll in to the scene unless it's safe, or unless I get fucking moved out of the hot zone, I guess you would say, right? So, yeah, I'm always going to carry chest seals, and I think every cop should for that particular reason, right? You're not wearing rifle plates every single day. They're not going to start rifles. So rifle's always going to go through your primary vest that you wear every day. And if you do get shot, fire's not going to roll in. You're thinking, oh, well, I got fire. They'll always be there. Well, they're not going to roll in until like the scene's safe. Yeah. And if you do get in a shootout with the shooter and you dump him right there and you're still alive, well, now you got to think about evidence contamination. Like all these fire guys rolling in here, fucking everything up. And, you're going to be held on trial by fucking new scum and fucking all those idiots up there for whatever, God knows what else. So it's like, it's a fine line. I'm always going to carry a chest seal.
That makes sense.
I don't see it. Plus, it's like paper thin. There's no
it's like the
if we're talking,
it's
like the least bulky.
It's definitely not very bulky, but it's like I'm just trying to think of like if you could take something out of what you're carrying, it's like where would that plate thing be for you? Like what would you take out?
Yours is already down to like
that's bare bones.
Like the bare bones. Like,
bare bones. 2 chest seals, combat gauze. The combat gauze is like that little square.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, I wouldn't take that big fucking ace bandage wrap or whatever. Maybe if they made a smaller one. I haven't seen lately, but I would like to add like a bandage, but it's huge. A nice tight compression wrap bandage would be good, but it's just too big. What do you got in yours?
It's literally everything you
Everything.
have, plus what you just described, the gauze.
IVs, the whole
roll.
thing, syringes, all kinds.
that's
Dude,
right.
yours is huge.
Yeah, it's
What's
huge.
it called?
It fucking macro. I don't know. I can't find the name.
What?
It's the bigger version
just
of the
looked it
micro.
up.
You're
dude.
literally the worst person ever. Right now.
I
I'm a
can't
piece of
understand.
shit.
You fucking
Point is,
have
look, I'm
Google.
gonna tell you what it carries. All right. The point
right.
is, compared to what it carries for yours, is the extra gauze, the big ass fucking pack, the roll, and then the SWAT T tourniquet. So you can use
Okay,
that.
inside your why don't you carry on the outside?
No, it's on the outside of my belt. I have my tourniquet. Yeah, but the SWAT T is like inside the actual.
He's got an extra tourniquet.
So you have
in
a,
there.
you have a second tourniquet.
So that's where it takes up a lot of space. Is the roll and the tourniquet takes up a lot of space.
Yeah.
Like
Get rid
it's a
of that.
massive difference compared to yours. It's like
Yeah, it's
fucking-
massive. People have like I've seen them rock it once. People are like, holy fuck! Like you wear this thing, like you don't get hurt.
Medic!
You don't get hurt in the car.
Yeah.
So
Blue Force.
basically, pick some better that's a little more spend the extra money on something that's going to be a little more compact for yourself, and kind of go from there.
Next question: best body armor.
We just had an episode on body armor, so if you're talking about hard plates, I mean, like I said, we go to is Defender. For soft armor, I mean, what do you guys use for soft armor? I don't have any soft
Department issue.
Department issue.
Whatever the hell that is.
So there you go. Cool, awesome.
A lot of IFAC questions. Big IFAC questions. Blue Force Micro. That's what I use. And Chris uses the fucking gigantic one.
I like to live the Creed one. I have that on my belt. I don't nowhere near sit as much in a vehicle as you guys do, but when I have sat in it in like my truck driving around the range like that,
No problem.
it's not that it feels a little bit more like a small lumbar support and a thing, but it's nothing like it's still not uncomfortable. So
Yeah, mine's not that bad.
live the Creed and then Blue Force Micro. So
Quick question on watches. What watches do you guys have?
I am a big watch guy, so my current
It's
one
quick.
I'm
We
wearing
don't need to hear the whole
is
fucking
my
one.
Bulova. That's my go-to right now is my Bulova, and then if I'm gonna beat something up, it's my Garmin Instinct. What about you?
Just standard issue Garmin Tactics Charlie.
You wear a watch?
I don't wear watches. I break them all. I've broken 3 watches. I fucking refuse to wear watches and sunglasses.
I love watches.
They all break or disappear somehow.
Gotta buy a better watch, dude.
Dude, G-Shocks are trash.
I know.
Yeah.
Trash.
So you don't wear a watch. Okay. Let's see if we can find another question. A lot of comments.
Not a con, yeah.
Best AR to use while hunting. Fucking idea.
Best AR. That's, I mean, I guess something that's going to be
What are you hunting?
at least
Yeah.
18 inches long, I would say. And I think it's going to be more of like the rounds that you use and anything else.
Yeah.
Are you hunting elk and shit? Or
I mean, yeah, if you're talking, it's just AR-10 most likely use a 308.
Yep.
Let's see.
A lot of comments.
A lot of stuff. Any shooting competitions you guys are gonna host?
I would like to do one. I'd love to put on do a little competition. I would say if you guys, once again in the comments, if you guys are interested in doing that, reach out to us, let us know. I'd be more than happy to put something on and do a competition of some kind. Get a prize or something from one of the partners we're currently working with. We're not disclosing who those people are just yet, but I think it'd be kind of fun to do something like that. Get up a bunch of people. So I'd do that. That'd be fun.
No thoughts, opinions on that?
I think that's awesome.
Chris has to show up first, dude.
I mean, you could do like an iron sight class.
Wow.
Probably wouldn't be fair. Or you just get a red dot.
What you trying to say,
Get a red
dude?
dot, dude.
I'm poor, dude.
Called proper equipment.
You red dot for the
selection.
pores.
Proper equipment selection. That's what that is.
Let's see. Okay. Merch. We've already answered the merch. No. Let's see. What else we got? Any knowledge on Cry's LVS patrol vest? No,
That'd be you.
I don't have any experience with that. It's just like a regular bulletproof vest, I guess, like the one we have.
Huh.
No experience with it.
JPC 2.0.
No idea. Let's see. If you could change one thing about California, what would it be?
Fucking everything.
You only get one.
You only get one,
That's
motherfucker.
One
my
thing.
blanket
One
statement.
thing. No,
Everything.
you get one. One thing.
Tax.
Yeah, taxes.
Fuck. 14%?
You're saying no taxes.
No.
You can't. There's no way you can get away with no taxes. But I'd probably do like
5%.
No,
Or
like
3%.
either sales tax. I'd probably want to get. I'd get rid of sales tax. Sales tax.
Okay, you're getting rid of sales tax. What are you doing?
Sales tax kills us.
Taxes.
Cool.
So your
taxes.
income tax. State income tax.
Yes.
State income tax you'd abolish.
I'd abolish it.
What about you?
Reasonable.
14% more of your check.
What about you?
State. Oh, change about California. If I could, I mean, probably gas prices.
Sure.
But that's sales tax right there.
It's part of sales tax, but it's also
Land.
tax on like them.
Yeah, the California gas
So I'd
tax.
say
itself.
no tax on gas, but then the federal government taxes gas too. So it's like,
But that's across the board. That's,
just want to be cheap.
everyone has
Cheaper
the same.
gas.
Everyone has the same taxes
Yeah.
for federal.
California has a special.
I want gas to be
plan
$1.
too.
Gas be $1.
Right, so
California.
1989.
No, I'd be okay with $2.
All right. Fresh out of the academy, any gear recommendations?
Ooh,
Oh Lord.
Recommend one real quick. You got to leave, right?
We could finish this up, but yeah.
A good tourniquet holder, not the
Good tourniquet holder. What do you mean
Yeah.
by that, real quick, specifically?
I can't remember the one that just one that's quality, man, not the one that's issued or not issued, but like those trash ones are fucking breaking, the little plastic ones dudes are running around with.
Okay.
Something better than that.
Do you know what the brand is, and you know?
I can't think of. Kind of.
We'll come back to you because you're so far off. Gear recommendations.
My recommendations from what I've seen with what you and I have talked about and some of the other guys and what I've seen people running, get yourself a quality belt. Core Ascent would be my recommendation. They're nice, sturdy belts. They're have micro adjustments to make it easy for yourself. That would be my recommendation.
Mine is footwear. Comfortable footwear. Don't need these fucking Under Armour X
Danners,
boots,
brother.
fucking Danners. Levi probably makes a boot the dudes are wearing out there. Just classic Solomon. Dude,
Solomon's?
show up with all these craziness.
Solomon.
Vans and Converse. It's like, that shit ain't comfortable. It's like, stop acting like you're a fucking cool guy jumping out of a fucking little bird hitting the streets because you're a cop. Doesn't make sense. They're not comfortable. I know they're not comfortable.
Danners?
No, like fucking Converse and Vans. And
Oh yeah,
Pulling a fill
like you're doing like 18 hours, 12 hours standing.
Solomon's.
Undershoot.
all day.
Nah, dude, there's no way those are
the
comfortable.
answer.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's a good one.
I would go
I
with
like that.
Solomon's.
I like that one.
Yeah.
So what was
Comfortable footwear.
what was-
the RDR gear shit?
RDR? So you're saying
RDR.
don't get that
Yeah.
or get it.
No. Like the holder is cool. The one on the gun.
So the RDR tourniquet holder for the holster.
Saying buy that.
Buy that.
That's your recommendation.
I like that shit.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Saves you room.
How much time you got?
I got like 5 minutes.
5 minutes. All right. Merch, questions, edits. On to train. We train with everybody if we can.
Try to train as much as we can. Always looking for someone.
Don't you? Yeah. I mean, yeah. If you're not cop sworn, we're trying to put together, something, but it's all about
Yeah.
stuff. Fuck. See, he looked that up, but not his own gear. That's
Right.
crazy.
Ass, dude.
He's got no specs on any of his own stuff. He goes, I don't know. It's called the tourniquet holder.
Tourniquet holder.
Sheriff or city cop?
That's on you. You've done. I think
Sheriff or
you've
city
done a couple-
cop?
Sheriff.
Why?
Oh, there's more shit you can do.
Like
What if you're like in a small sheriff's department?
They still got more shit you can. They still run the jails and the courthouses. That's everywhere.
I mean, well, yeah, think about it, like nationally wise. There's no way it's got to be better everywhere.
Sure.
But like, what if the county's tiny?
I mean, I guess
those
then
little-
it's more specific then.
Those
Then it's,
podunk ass.
then it's
fucking
county
counties.
and city specific. Like,
Sure.
then it gets, but I'm talking about like in general, like in our situation, I'd rather be where we're at. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's not about money.
It shouldn't. Well, that goes into the whole other episode. I was thinking about that on the way in. Like, in now in day and age, it should not be about the cash, dude. It should be about like the culture that you're getting into. Because what's the point in making fucking $200,000 when like you're getting shit on every day?
Yeah.
Your command staff is trash. Like, then you're just gonna get fired or some shit like this. It's dumb.
That's a full episode. I think we could dive into
Oh, that's deep.
balls
deep.
law enforcement
Balls deep.
lifestyle, I guess, or day to day. I think that's pretty much all we got. We had some questions, updates on where we're at, where we're going, what we're doing. So planning on for another camera, all 4K filming, merch. Hopefully once we find, good guy, good quality stuff. Classes coming up. That's about it. Anything to add?
I miss
Didn't
you,
think
Phil.
so. All right.
I miss you, Phil.
They didn't think so. Hey, thanks for joining us. Tony stepped out to go
Pray
take
for
a
Phil.
dump, so we'll hopefully have Phil back here in the next one. Thanks, guys. We'll see you.